Welcome to this explainer. We're diving straight into one of the absolute most cherished stories from the Puranas today, the divine circumambulation. Now, on the surface, it sounds like a pretty straightforward foot race between two brothers. But as we unpack this, you're going to see it's actually this profound, beautiful lesson about the nature of effort, spiritual wisdom, and the bond between a mother and her son. We're going to break down exactly how this ancient text illustrates a timeless philosophical truth that honestly still applies today.
Okay, let's dive right into this mystery by looking at the outcome first. If you're familiar with the traditions, you know that Lord Ganesha holds this very specific, highly honored place. He's always the one invoked first in all rituals. Always. But why is that? How did he earn that ultimate place of primacy? Well, this real-world practice is exactly what this fascinating myth so beautifully explains. And it all traces back to a very specific and honestly seemingly impossible challenge.
Section 1. The Cosmic Challenge. So, we begin our story up at the peaks of Mount Kailash. The divine parents, Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati, decide they want to test the wisdom of their two sons, Kartikeya and Ganesha. The rules of this cosmic test? They're straightforward, sure, but they are incredibly daunting. Step 1. Circle the entire universe 3 times. Step 2. Get back first. And Step 3. The winner receives this highly coveted, rare, divine fruit. I mean, really think about the sheer scale of that request. The entire universe, 3 times. It's a challenge of literally unimaginable proportions.
Section 2. 2 different paths.
Now, faced with this immense challenge, the two brothers react in completely different ways, perfectly matching their unique characteristics. And the contrast here is just stark. Kartikeya is all about physical speed and action, right? He's equipped with his swift peacock mount, and he's determined to conquer the physical expanse of the cosmos. But on the other side, we have Ganesha. He sits in physical stillness upon his small mouse. Instead of rushing off, he taps into a deep spiritual understanding. It's the classic setup, outward physical exertion going head-to-head with inward spiritual wisdom. Let's follow Kartikeya first. The absolute second he hears the rules, he is off. He immediately leaps onto his swift peacock mount and soars straight into the sky. He's entirely determined to traverse the vast physical expanse of the cosmos. Imagine the sheer energy and velocity here. He's crossing galaxies, flying past stars, racing over sacred lands at incredible speed. He's literally pouring every single ounce of his physical energy into winning this race the traditional, hard-fought way.
But while Kartikeya is out there soaring through the galaxies, what is Ganesha doing? Well, he stands perfectly still. He looks at his small mouse, he looks at his parents, and he objectively recognizes that, look, in a race of pure physical speed, he simply cannot compete. But Ganesha possesses something else. He has this spiritual understanding that completely transcends physical distance. So with profound devotion, he simply walks around Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati 3 times. He then bows deeply at their feet and claims the prize.
Section 3. The True Universe.
Picture the scene. Kartikeya finally touches back down. He is completely exhausted from this massive, universe-spanning journey. He lands, fully expecting to claim his hard-earned reward. But instead, a confused and physically drained Kartikeya looks up to find his brother, Ganesha, already holding the rare divine fruit. He demands an explanation. Like, how could Ganesha, who never even left Mount Kailash, possibly have beaten him?
And this is where we hit the emotional and philosophical core of the entire story. Ganesha replies to his brother with immense love and reverence, giving him this incredible explanation. For a child, the parents are the source of all existence. You are the creators, the protectors, and the ultimate reality. Therefore, circling my parents is equivalent to circling the entire manifest and unmanifest universe. It's brilliant, right? He completely reframed the challenge. He didn't race through the physical world. He went straight to the absolute source of the world itself.
Section 4. The Divine Blessing.
You see, Mata Parvati wasn't just charmed by some clever trick or a loophole. She was deeply moved by Ganesha's pure devotion and his profound recognition of the mother as Shakti. Now, Shakti is the foundational energy of the world. By circling her, Ganesha fundamentally acknowledged that she is the very energy that manifests and sustains the entire cosmos. It wasn't just a shortcut, it was a profound theological statement wrapped in beautiful filial love. And this profound demonstration beautifully answers that mystery we started with at the beginning, why Ganesha holds the ultimate place of honor. Mata Parvati embraces Ganesha, seeing him as the absolute perfect embodiment of wisdom and love. Because of this unparalleled spiritual mastery, his position is cemented forever. This is exactly why he's invoked first in all rituals. He didn't just win a race, he earned his place through profound understanding.
So, what's the big takeaway for us here? It's beautifully summarized by the fact that Ganesha won by understanding that true mastery comes from an inward journey, not just outward effort. The ultimate journey isn't always outward into the expansive physical world, running yourself to total exhaustion like Kartikeya did. Sometimes, the truest, most complete journey is inward, toward the divine love and the foundational energy of the Creator. It's honestly an incredibly powerful metaphor for how we approach challenges in our own lives, isn't it? When we're faced with an insurmountable task, do we just put our heads down and run faster, or do we pause and look for the deeper, foundational truth? I'll leave you with this final thought to reflect on the center of your own universe. Are you endlessly traveling outward, or are you taking the time to look inward? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I'll see you next time as we continue to unpack the world's most fascinating concepts.